Welcome to Asian Anifacts, the channel about Chinese, Korean, Taiwanese actors and actresses. Today I will show you the lists of dramas of Lee Young-hee, Part 9, which include her guest role in the romance TV series My ID is Gangnam Beauty, her role as an insurance investigator in the action thriller drama Inspector Ku, and her role as a famous conductor in the mystery drama Maestra, String of Truth. But before I continue, please don't forget to subscribe, like and comment on who do you want me to feature next. My ID is Gangnam Beauty. 2018. A romance TV series adapted on the webtoon of the same name, which has 16 episodes and was premiered on July 17, 2018. It's a story about a heroine who has been bullied since she was a child because of her ugly appearance, thinking that she can live a new life through plastic surgery, but after entering college, she experiences a setback that is different from her dream and finds true love in the process. The cast includes Lee Young-hee as a guest old student in a Korean university where the heroine Im Soo-hyang was studying, together with Cha Eun-woo, Jo Woo-ri, Kwak Dong-yeon, Park Joo-mi and more. She played as herself, a famous and successful actress who graduated from the Korean university who was invited to give speech via video on the freshman student who was currently enrolled and give them encouragement on the chosen career they want to study. One of the freshmen in the audience is Kang Mi-rae, an ugly young lady who undergo a plastic surgery, in hope of changing her life as she studied to become a perfumer. Inspector Ku. 2021. An action thriller drama consisted of 12 episodes, which premiere on October 30, 2021. The story revolves around a 40-year-old former police officer and current insurance investigator who was able to solve the case regarding a serial killer. The cast includes Lee Young-hee as the insurance investigator with extraordinary reasoning skills who uncover a suspicious serial murder disguised as an accident together with Kim Hae-jun, Kim Hae-suk, Kwak Seon-young, Baek Song-cheol, Lee Hong-nae and many others. She played Koo Kyung-hee, a 40-year-old former police officer who squatted at home drinking alcohol and playing games after the death of her husband that she believed was caused by her. One day, Koo Kyung-hee was visited by her former colleague who is now working as the leader of the claims investigation team of an insurance company. Koo Kyung-hee was threatened and induced by her former colleague into working in the insurance company as an insurance investigator. As Koo Kyung-hee began to investigate the death of a man for any sign of suicide, after his wife the beneficiary was supposed to receive insurance money, Koo Kyung-hee discovered a series of murder accidents in the past 2 years on the people working in the factory of the man, who were disguised as accident. Koo Kyung-hee investigation led her to Song Ki-kyung, an orphan college student raised by her aunt who was working on the insurance company. Koo Kyung-hee was able to deduce that Song Ki-kyung was the culprit on the serial killing as she was present on the time of the killing. However, Song Ki-kyung was no ordinary serial killer because as Koo Kyung-hee and her team tried to catch her many times, she always manages to escape. Koo Kyung-hee continued to follow the mindset of Song Ki-kyung and she was able to guess her possible next victim, but Song Ki-kyung was once again escaped from Koo Kyung-hee's pursuit. Later, Koo Kyung-hee nearly died when Song Ki-kyung allied herself with the owner of the insurance company in order to assassinate people who knows the real personality of her youngest son. Fortunately, Koo Kyung-hee managed to survive and so she plans to expose her boss and capture Song Ki-kyung. Maestra, Strings of Truth. 2023. A mystery drama consisted of 12 episodes which premiere on December 9, 2023. The play tells the story of a female music conductor who is burdened with secrets as she explores the truth about a series of mysterious events that occurred in the symphony orchestra. The cast includes Lee Young-hee as a female conductor who overcomes the limitations of being an Asian woman and is active in the United States and Europe, attracting attention for her innovative style that breaks the mold of classical music, and she has the ability to create miracles in an orchestra. Together with Lee Moo-sang, Kim Young-jae, Hwang Bo-ryum Baiyal, Jong Dong-hwan, Yeo So-jong and many other. She played Cha Se-eum, a world-renowned rising star conductor in the classical music industry. Cha Se-eum's father is the first Korean to graduate from the Italian violin-making school, who became a musical instrument craftsman and runs a musical instrument named Se-eum. Cha Se-eum's mother was once a talented violinist, but one day she suddenly disappeared. Cha Se-eum was married to Korean-American composer and university professor who has an affectionate and thoughtful personality. Cha Se-eum had been away from South Korea for 3 years and now she will return to South Korea as the chief conductor of the Han River Philharmonic, but her appointment on the orchestra was met with dissatisfaction from the assistant conductor who questioned the matter on the board. Cha Se-eum was very dissatisfied with the performance gifts given by the members of the orchestra and she immediately pointed out everyone's strengths and shortcomings. The next morning Cha Se-eum heard a young lady playing a violin, then she talked to her and learned that the young lady learned the violin from her father and watched Cha Se-eum's performance before bankruptcy of their family, and then Cha Se-eum asked the young lady to play a song and gave her precise guidance. Cha Se-eum talked to the concertmaster of the orchestra hoping to accept her decision to replace the concertmaster who could no longer play accurately and let the young lady take the position of concertmaster, causing everyone in the orchestra to leave. In the evening, Cha Se-eum happily met her father, but she was very uncomfortable when she stepped into the house, and she felt that there were memories that made her suffocate. The next day, many members of the orchestra deliberately did not appear, but Cha Se-eum didn't care, and she just chose new members. Other members of the orchestra later gather outside of normal hours of practice and lock the door of the practice hall so Cha Se-eum can't join them, but Cha Se-eum, undeterred, smashes the glass door and walks right in, and fires out corrections and has them start over, and directly told everyone that if they don't want to be a third-rate orchestra for the rest of their life, they can only follow her, and sure enough everyone cooperates. However, in the middle of the practice, Yoo-young-jae strolls into the practice hall and attempts to catch Cha Se-eum's eye. Cha Se-eum was shocked to see him but chose to ignore him. Yoo-young-jae opened the fire alarm, gaining everyone's attention, but Cha Se-eum refused to acknowledge him when he greets her. Yoo-young-jae is the president of an investment company who became the owner of the Han River Philharmonic, and Cha Se-eum's ex-lover, but she broke up with him when discovered that he tried to sabotage her effort to study music. Cha Se-eum tried her best to show the world that she has a happy marriage, but with the arrival of Yoo-young-jae, who wants to reconcile with Cha Se-eum, uses various methods to have Cha Se-eum divorce her husband, who she later found out to having an affair with one of the members of the orchestra. As Cha Se-eum tried to save her marriage, her biggest secret was exposed that could ruin her job and her reputation, a secret that causes her mother to disappear from the music world. Later, Cha Se-eum discovered that people whom she believed love and care for her was actually scheming for her downfall, and the one person who openly sabotaged her life before was the one who truly loved and cared for her. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.